an issue of equal international interest. I want to address what can only be called hostage-taking of Americans by the government of Vladimir Putin of Russia. The list is troubling and growing. This month marks the one-year anniversary of Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovitz's dubious arrest in Russia. He has spent more than a year in pretrial detention in a notorious Moscow prison, including in isolation with limited medical attention. Even during the height of the Cold War, the Soviet police state didn't arrest and hold American journalists in such a brazen, transparently crude manner. The longest was a U.S. News and World reporter who was released after 13 days. But it's not just Evan who Vladimir Putin is holding hostage. In 2018, Russia arrested American citizen Paul Whelan, sentenced him to 16 years in prison on fraudulent espionage charges. He spent 4 years in various Russian high-security jails and labor camps, enduring solitary confinement and forced labor. Last year, Russia arrested American citizen and Radio Free Europe journalist Alsu Kormaksheva for being a foreign agent. She is facing a 5-year sentence while in pretrial detention. Her conditions are being described as inhumane. In August 2021, Russia arrested American citizen, international school teacher Mark Fogel for possessing medical marijuana prescribed by his physician. Then they sentenced him to a ludicrous 14-year sentence in Russian labor camps. Earlier this year, Russia arrested American citizen Ksenia Kavana on nonsense charges of high treason after she donated, get this, $50 to a charity supporting humanitarian aid for Ukraine. For this, she's facing a 20-year sentence of prison. 2 years ago, Russia also arrested U.S. legal permanent resident Vladimir Kara-Murza, sentencing him to 25 years for criticizing Putin's disastrous war in Ukraine. These are some of the photographs of the individuals that I've just described. Mr. Kara-Murza was a visitor in my office. I know him personally. I met with him a month before his arrest, and despite 2 murder attempts by poisoning, he was determined to go back to Russia to fight for democracy. His wife, Evgenia, is here this week for a bipartisan event on the anniversary of his arrest. And let us not forget Brittany Griner, whose arrest in 2022 on trumped-up charges was cynically used to secure the release of a notorious Russian arms merchant, Viktor Bout. It is outrageous that Russia, a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, is holding hostage American citizens. It is the act of a desperate rogue regime, similar to the criminal actions in countries like Iran, North Korea, and Venezuela. Today I'm introducing a resolution condemning Russia's hostage-taking, calling for the immediate release of these hostages and urging the administration to consider wrongfully detained status. And to those detained and their families, I want you to know you're not forgotten. We will continue to advocate for your release. Madam President, I yield the floor. Suggest the absence of a quorum.